Hello and welcome back. So today I have a very exciting topic for you. I will talk about Hungarian slang. So phrases, words, expressions that probably you cannot find in the dictionary, but it's there and we use them very often. So if you want to understand Hungarian more, if you live in Hungary, if you have Hungarian friends, then this lesson will be very useful for you. So let's dive into this. Alright, so the first very important slang we need to talk about is nem tudom. Nem tudom. What do you think? What does it mean? Well, this one is pretty easy. You just put the nem and the tudom words together. You mix them. So it's becoming nem tudom. Now, it's the same like in English. Like you have I don't know and you say I don't know. Like you mix it. I don't know. Or in Scotland, they like to say like, I don't know can. I don't know can. Yeah. Anyways, in Hungary, we just say nem tudom. So for example, hol van a kulcs? Where is the key? Nem tudom. Okay? So if you hear this word, probably the person is pretty confused about something. Alright, so the second word that we need to talk about is hallod. Hallod. So if I want to translate it properly, it means you hear. Te hallod. Or it could be a question. Hallod? So it's only the intonation which changes. Hallod. Now, when it comes to slang, we use it a little bit differently. However, it's related to the hear. So let's have a look at the situation. So let's imagine that you are in a classroom and you don't really know what's going on or what's the teacher talking about. You don't really care. But after a while, you have to join back and actually you want to really understand what's going on. So you just ask your mate like, hallod? Mit mondott? It's kind of like you want his attention. Hallod? It's more like, can you hear me? What did she say? Yeah, so something like that. It's about getting attention. The second version is when you're very enthusiastic about something and you want to highlight that feeling. So let's say, hallod, az nagyon jó volt. So you see like, well, that was really good. Hallod. Or it could be the opposite, when you're really sad and you, again, want to highlight that feeling. Like, hallod, nem sikerült. Nem sikerült. So basically, it's a feeling word. It doesn't really have any specific meaning apart from getting your attention. So it could be at the beginning of the sentence or at the end of the sentence. So for example, hallod, az nagyon jó volt. Or, az nagyon jó volt, hallod. So it doesn't really matter. Okay, so I hope you understand this. Now let's see the next one. Okay, number 3, tök. Tök. What? Yes, we use tök as a filling word again. So let me give you an example. You can say tök jó volt. Tök jó volt. That means it was really good. Or you can say the opposite, like, sorry for the swearing, but you could say tök szar volt. Tök szar volt. So anytime you hear tök jó or tök szar, you just forget the pumpkin. There's nothing to do with the pumpkin. It's just what we say for some reasons. I don't know why. So now you're actually pretty advanced in Hungarian slang. You could say, hallod, tök jó volt. Which means, like, you know, that was actually pretty good. Like, it was really good. Right, now let's see the next one. Okay, number 4, mizu. Mizu. So this one is pretty simple. It basically means, what's up? Mizu, what's up? Okay, so the long version of this, what is the situation? Mi a helyzet? Mi a helyzet? You could ask that as well. But if you want to use slang, then you use mizu. So this one is very informal, so don't use it in a professional environment or in a very formal situation. Okay, so how is it going? I hope that you understand everything so far. Now here I would like to mention three very different words with the same meaning, or at least with a very similar meaning. So the first one is gáz, the second is para, and the last one is ciki. So if you look at these words, you might heard some of them here or there. For example, gáz, that also means gas, or para, it's somehow related to paranoia, I think. Ciki, well, that I don't know. But the meaning of these words, you use them when something is ridiculous, something is shameful, something is just very unpleasant. So for example, you failed your exam, and that is gáz. That's gáz. Maybe you didn't study enough, or maybe you just didn't have a good day, or you just failed. Gáz. But you could also say para, but it's more like it has more horror in para. Ooh, what's para? So what you gonna do? Or you failed your exam, and you can say it's ciki. It's like a little bit cuter. It's not as ciki. It's like, well, it's mainly used. Mainly girls use the ciki, I think. Okay, so gáz, para, ciki. You can use them more or less in the same situations. Whew, now let's see the last one. Okay, now the last slang word for today is bejön. Bejön. So the meaning of bejön is she coming in? Is he coming in? Or is it coming in? Like you want to know if the person is coming in or staying outside. Bejön, vagy nem? Is she coming in or not? Now when it comes to slang word, it means that you want to know that the other person is interested or not in someone else. So for example, you and your friend are sitting in a park and you see a cute guy and you see that your friend is getting all red and just like really like looking at the direction of the guy. So you can ask her like, bejön a srác? Do you like him? Do you like the guy? But you can also say it not as a question but as a statement, like bejön a srác? Yeah, I like him. Bejön. So both boys and girls use this phrase. So guys could also say bejön a csaj? Bejön a csaj? So ask each other. Or a guy could also say like, bejön a csaj? Tetszik. I like her. Alright, now as a bonus, I will improvise your conversation. So you will hear how does it sound in real life when we use all these really interesting words and phrases. So please imagine two guys, not girls. I think guys more likely use these words. And listen to the phrases. So they will talk about a failed exam and the girl. Okay, so let's start. Hello, Mizu. Hát hallod, elég szarul vagyok. Miért? Mi történt? Megbuktam a vizsgán. Az gáz. Ja, elég para. Ciki. Mit fogsz csinálni? Nem tudom. De ma találkozom Zsuzsival. Zsuzsival? Bejön a csaj? Ja, tök jó fej. Ja, vágom, szerintem is. Na jó, majd később találkozunk. Hello! Szia! Well, I hope that it was helpful and you understood more or less the conversation. And yeah, thank you for watching today. I really enjoyed this lesson. I really like talking about interesting topics like this. So yeah, I hope I see you next time. Bye!